Oh, it's better than killing him. I'm gonna come back into the review about the symbolic of all of this fight to not kill him, the flashback. It's so symbolic, it's so well done. We need to talk about it in the review. Oh, and the mirror. You're in the water right now. Yes. Oh, it's so perfect. The symbolic of everything. The pictures. Oh, it was so well thought and done. I knew that the Padawan and Master's subject would be an important one this season because of Ahsoka and Sabine, because of Shin and her Master, but even more because of Ahsoka and Anakin. You felt that? You're a good kid, and you're gonna be an amazing Jedi.
Welcome back, Lady Tano.
Hey.
How long have I been out?
One rotation. However, you might get lost for good if not for Jason.
And Sabine?
No, we have not found her. We were hoping you could explain what happened.
She can guess it. Sabine, you know, she was threatening the map with a gun, not with her saber.
Ahsoka!
Nice.
I owe you my thanks.
I heard you fighting.
You did?
Yeah, lightsabers.
Come along, I'll show you the training room.
You have a training room in your starship? Will you train me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you know how to build a lightsaber?
Yes.
Will you teach me?
No.
He wants to be a Jedi.
Where's Sabine? The last time I saw Sabine, she was holding this. She might have left an impression on it. Like a memory. So we'll know what happened.
You're not like that, are you?
More than you know.
Now you know.
They took her with them.
She followed them also, like, it's complicated.
Well, we have to go after them.
You don't know where to go.
What else?
It's a fleet. They're on their way.
We're a little late.
I don't think they're coming out.
Same. You understand our choice. You're not okay with it, but you understand it.
You can't be serious.
Do you have Morgan Elsbeth in custody?
Nope.
Evidence of Imperial remnant activity or of Grand Admiral Thrawn's return?
No.
Whoop.
And I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. You and Ahsoka Tano are to return to Coruscant with the fleet.
I'm not sure she'll agree to that. I'm not sure I agree to that.
The Senate Oversight Committee is going to determine if your command should be permanently suspended.
I don't know how you score this, but we're losing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I knew how to follow Sabine.
The worst. They look so nice! It's more peaceful than the last time that we saw them.
Yeah. That'll do.
You want to do what?
Wish you luck.
You want to talk with her? You're that little in front of it.
How much time do you need?
I don't know, just don't let them approach.
Okay, so the wings, it was to look so, to be a diversion for you.
Captain Teva, why aren't you far from home?
Repeat, please identify yourself.
Ah!
Captain, now where is General Syndulla?
I'm afraid that is classified information. In fact, you're gonna have to halt your approach to the planet.
You're really making her lose time.
Tell us what Ahsoka Tano and General Syndulla are up to, and perhaps we can help.
The best way you can help is maintain your distance until I can confirm that General Syndulla has completed her mission.
Arm the tractor beam. Explain the nature of this mission, or I will see to it that you are stripped of your rank for resisting a direct order from Fleet Command.
Okay, but you're not gonna believe me.
Mom, is she really gonna talk to them?
That's the idea.
She can do it. Since she's that old! We saw it!
Now they'll take Ahsoka where Ezra is?
That's the hope, kid.
Did it work?
Get in there. Move them in.
Ah!
All right, but you best come back inside.
Inside of its mouth. Really? It's a question of face right there, or trust? Ah, she's gonna take you.
Know who has been mistaken.
I have no idea.
It
Yes.
could go anywhere.
I know.
Ah!
That's better than knowing nowhere.
Correct. The whales will transport her and her ship, or at least that's the plan.
Captain, I'm receiving a signal from the ghost.
And move your fleet out of there if I were you.
We're coming!
Evasive maneuvers. Get clear of their path.
Nicely, gently. Gently, gently, gently.
Sorry you can't make the trip. That's alright. Jason's too young to travel between galaxies. Kara, I'll find them. I promise.
Them,
Wait,
you say.
with you.
Not only Sabine. That was beautiful for sure, and I love them at the end, because for sure it includes Sabine. We can imagine that maybe she's talking about all of the rest of the villains, you know, about Thrawn for example, but maybe she's also talking about Ezra. I'm gonna find them the ones that we are searching, really the ones that we love. So it's cool. For that, it's cool. But I want to come back to, for me, what is the main thing about this episode, about the fact that this show is going to explore a lot, at least for the first season, the relationship between a master and a Padawan. I'm seeing it since the episode 1 of this show. I felt it that they would do something about it because of Sabine and Ahsoka for sure, and the fact that their relationship was not going well, they were meeting each other again, they were trying to rebuild that relationship, they were disappointed at some point, they were far away, they have to reconnect. And also because we had Shin and her master, and that's another kind of relationship. And also I have that feeling since the beginning also that maybe at some point Shin is gonna betray her master. And you know that thing also about having a relationship between a Padawan and a master, and at some point one of them betraying the other one. We have that in all of the relationships, you know, between Padawan and Jedi into this show, meaning Sabine and Ahsoka, maybe Shin and her master at some point, and also Anakin and Ahsoka. And right there, to have all of this episode, almost all of it being about Ahsoka and Anakin, it was for that. To discuss about the relationship that Ahsoka she had with Anakin, that trust that she had into him, the fact that she felt betrayed, the fact that what happened disturbed her, what happened to him, what he did, and all of that, you know, their fight, but also the flashback, it was really symbolic and really well done, because it began with Anakin saying live or die, you know, preparing that fight, beginning it, and it was almost like him saying, if you want to live, you have to kill me. And in a way, it could have been symbolic in the sense that if you want to live, Ahsoka, you have to kill your master, you have to kill your mentor, you have to shine on your own, you know, by killing your mentor, you don't need your mentor anymore. But also because it's Anakin, it's someone who betrayed you, who went dark, so you have to fight him, to fight against the big villain, and to win against him. It's gonna mean, you know, that you're okay to live, you know, like that's it, by fighting him, by winning against him, you can live. Also, the fact that he said you didn't finish your training lessons, it could have been, if you kill me, it's gonna mean that you're strong enough, you're better than me, so you're gonna finish, you know, your training lessons. So really the beginning of all of that, you know, it was her fighting Anakin, and all of that about she has to fight, she has to kill him for all of the reasons that I just mentioned. But the fact that after that they went into that flashback when she was a teenager, and they talked a lot together, and we saw that she was feeling guilty about what happened during the war, that people died because of her commanding them to go into that fight, and because of that they died. But you know, it's a question of war, people are dying in a time of war. Does she want to be involved into a war? Does she want to fight? That's a real question for Ahsoka. We know it for her character to give up on fighting. We had already that discussion. So that was interesting to have it again. And then to have that other flashback when she's really like, I don't want to be with Anakin saying you're a part of a big legacy. Like, she has also that in mind, that she's a part of his legacy. Does she want to be a part of his legacy? Does she want to be like him really? And Anakin, who is like, okay, so we're coming back to that, we're coming back to you fighting me, and they're coming back to that fight, and at the end Ahsoka is not killing him, she's winning against him, but without killing him. And that's also really symbolic, because right there is just a memory, it's not real, it's not really there. It's her fighting with herself, it's her fighting with the part of him that she had into herself. Do you understand what I mean? Like, for sure, inside of her, she has a part of Anakin because he was her master, because he taught her all of that, because he was a part of her story, her life. For sure, he is a part of her. So she was fighting that part of him, all of what he taught him. The fact that she's, you know, also his legacy, and she was fighting that idea. And by winning against him but not killing him, it's almost like her accepting it. Accepting that is a part of her, you know, that it's like that, accepting it without killing it. Because she can't kill him, she can't kill it, she can't kill the fact that he was a part of her life and that he is a part of herself. Do you understand what I mean? So that's why I think that it was perfect, you know, to write it like that, to begin with the fight, to have the flashbacks, to come back to the fight, to finish by her winning but not killing him. And it was so well thought to write it like that, but also to make so many symbolic stuff. It was so well thought and so well done. Also, the pictures, it was so well done. For sure, the moment, you know, with Anakin disappearing or appearing, being Anakin, but also Darth Vader at the same time. It was amazing. And just the fact that they thought of it, and also, you know, the fact that it's showing that we're into Ahsoka's mind, not a real memory. She's mixing everything. She's thinking of Anakin like she's thinking of Darth Vader. It's a mix of that inside of her mind. And right now when she's talking to Anakin, she's also talking about the guy who became Darth Vader. Like, all of that was so well thought. Not only for how it was written, you know, for how it was composed, built, you know, into that story, into the episode. Not only because of all of the symbolic stuff that they put into it, but also because of how they represented it on screen with that kind of thing, but also with pictures. Like, we had a lot of moments with seeing Ahsoka, you know, from behind, like we were really watching her into an environment. And it was really to show us that she's lost inside of it, she's lost inside of that fight, she's lost inside of that moment, and she's really into it, into that memory, and it's created, you know, it's simplifying that idea of a dream, of an illusion. It was well done. It was so well done, it was so well thought, it was so well written. Oh, I loved it so much. And you saw it during the intro. I didn't expect that we would spend so much time, you know, with her into that dream, with Anakin and all. I thought that they would do it for 1-2 scenes. I thought that they would do it for 1-2 scenes. But, you know, with the season, the number of episodes that we have, the fact that it's regular episodes, not really long ones. Like, I was thinking about the story and all of what we need to do during this season, so I was like, maybe we don't have the time to do that. But in fact, they took that time, and I love that also, that they took that time for the character and see all of what I just explained about Ahsoka, about these moments. For sure, it was for her character, for the development of her character, but it was also a lot about the relationship between a Padawan and a master, and we have that really into almost everything into this show. Like, I can see it everywhere, that it's a real subject for this show, and like I said, at least for this season 1, it's so cool, so cool. That they are exploring that subject with so many aspects of it, with so many characters also, it's so cool. For the rest of this episode, I appreciated Jason, you know, who showed his abilities. That was cool, it's really promising. I can feel already protective with the kid, but I think that it's gonna continue like that a lot. That was cool, how they found Ahsoka and all. Ahsoka also, who understands what happened with Sabine. She said that they took her, but she understood that she was tempted to follow them. So I'm wondering about what she truly guessed or not during that moment. We'll see. All of the Wells moment was beautiful, truly. It was really sweet, it was really peaceful, that moment. All of the thing with the fleet and all, that was fun. But it was really more a peaceful moment, a really sweet one. I trust that well, you know, to take Ahsoka to the right place. I trust it. Hera, she can't follow, and maybe it's better like that. The fact that they want to take her command, you know, like, not they want to fire her, but they want to take away her command, you know, like, I hope that it's not truly gonna happen, we'll see. But yes, that was a sublime episode, even if it was not an action episode like the last one was. We didn't have a lot of big things happening, big reveals, you know, shocking moments and all of that. It was really an episode about the characters. Okay, a lot about Ahsoka, but also a lot about Ahsoka's relationship with Anakin, with the part of Anakin inside of herself, about accepting it, not fighting it. Like, shoo! That was so great. I loved it a lot. It was so cool. Tell me, what did you think about it? Tell me if you saw all of what I just explained. Tell me, how did you feel it? I'm really interested by that. Okay, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.